What's going on, guys? Today we're back with another video, and today I'm going to let you guys know the pros and cons of living in California rather than living in Kansas. I'll explain the bad things about living in California, the good things, and then also the good and bad things about living at home in Kansas. Oh hey Tanner, gonna make an appearance, little appearance.
Had a drink in my mouth. Where is everybody? I'm literally just sitting in my room and I'm just like.
So I'll tell you the pros and cons of both places. I've always wanted to move away, but I wasn't sure where I wanted to move, and then everyone was talking, oh hey, let's move to California, and I was like, okay, I'm down, let's go. I had to go shut the door, he's jumping on the trampoline. Okay, I'd say one really good thing about living here is there's no parents. We can do whatever we want to do. We can run around naked. I mean, none of us really do that. I think Tanner, he's the one with the least amount of clothing on at all times. Usually only shorts, yep, and maybe some house slippers. Another good thing is, as you can see, I'm sitting in the weight room. In my opinion, this hangout spot is even better than the attic because we have a gym right here, palm trees right there, Bob Ross right there. Flavio and Damien are just out there chilling. Tanner's jumping on the trampoline. So like we could be hanging out in here. We can have the doors wide open. People can be in the driveway. We can play catch in the driveway and then just come sit on the bed, cool down. We can watch movies on the TV, play Guitar Hero, play PlayStation. Whatever we want to do, we can do it in here. We don't have to go up a ladder to go into it. If we would go up to the attic, we would be up there for hours at a time because no one wanted to climb back down the ladder to go inside to do anything and then walk all the way back outside, climb up the ladder again. So it's a lot easier to go back into the house here, get what you need to get, and then come back and hang out. In my opinion, I think this is better than the attic. But I'd say a bad thing about Cali is we don't know anyone here. Dylan Hawk has lived here his whole life, so he knows people. We know people back home in Kansas, so it was easy to go over to someone's house and hang out or do whatever you needed to do because it was easy. We knew everyone there. So we need to meet some people, man. I think Bob's getting tired of hanging out with me. What do you got to say about that, Bobby? I guess another bad thing about California is the traffic is terrible. It takes you triple the time to go somewhere that it would take in Kansas. If I wanted to drive across town in Kansas, it'd be 10 minutes. Huntington Beach isn't bad. If you get down into LA or any areas with more traffic, it's absolutely terrible. I avoid the highways at all costs. There's plenty of good things about Kansas, but there's also a lot of bad things. Good thing about Kansas is, I mean, my family's there. All my friends that I grew up with are there. I can easily go visit them. Like if I was living there, I could just drive to their house and hang out with them, but now I've got to buy a plane ticket and fly home and do all that and it costs a lot of money. But another good thing about Kansas is it's not as hectic. Like if you wanted to have a slow day, not really a slow day, but if you want, it's more, I don't even know how to explain it. Well, I guess another good thing about Kansas, everything is a lot cheaper there. Like food, you could fill up your cart for probably $200, depending on what you get. The price difference between living in Kansas and living here, it's not terrible, it's noticeable. It's definitely a noticeable difference. I can see myself spending a lot more money when I go out to eat than if I was in Kansas. I'd say a bad thing about Kansas is it's very boring. That's what happens when there's not as many people. I'd say another bad thing about Kansas, I'm blanking out, man. I can't think of the things. A good thing about where we live in California is we are 1.5 miles away from the beach, which is good, but it's too cold to go to the beach right now, in my opinion. So we're gonna wait till it gets warmer to go to the beach more. That's all I can really think of, but that's all I can really think of. There you go, you got the sentence out. We'll go get everyone else's opinion, but I don't know if everyone else is here, so we'll go check that out.
Come on, I'm gonna go get my hair cut.
Am I going with you?
I don't care.
Oh.
Wait, 30-minute mission. Wait, I need a haircut. Okay, Dylan, you come here.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Come here. Oh, look at that.
Let's not have my car in the background because the car's in too many and people think I like my car, but I do, but I don't want them to think I do.
He really likes this a lot more.
Okay, here we go.
How many miles?
So close to 69.
I can't get it.
Whoa. I'm sad.
Told you. I told him. He's gonna give his opinion on California versus Kansas, but I'm gonna need your opinion. Give me the Cali boy vibe.
I don't know, the whole like stereotype is like long blonde hair, surfs, tan, look at me. Shitty brown hair, not buff, doesn't surf, white as
Skinny, blonde, and organic, so I just fit right in, but...
Oh, and vegan, vegan, that's a big one. Vegan, that's huge.
I'm not vegan.
Hey, what is going on? Bye! No, but you get like, you get a little bit of everything in California. You get vegans, you get meatheads, you get me, you get people like Dylan Mitchell. You get it all.
He's just a running meme in the family.
I have WD-40.
I have crippling depression.
What else do you want to know in between California and Kansas?
Oh, and in California, guys have really big trucks, but they don't take them on dirt.
There's less dirt to take it on though, so that's a good argument for them. The water back home that we cliff jump into is actually warm, because every place I've been to here has been ice cold, and they think it's warm. Like all the people that live here are like, oh, the weather's great. I'm like, you're out of your mind.
Mike loves going to the beach whenever it's cold.
I like going to the beach, but recently it's been cloudy and sad and whatnot here. Not a group, like we're...
I'm gay. I got the keys, let's go. Hear that baby purr. His ride, my ride.
If you like the video, you could just hit that little button down there, leave a like, and then hit the red button. If it's red, it shouldn't be. And then, I don't know what you should do after that, but thank you.